So today we're gonna do a day in the life of what I do feeding all the animals and everything else. But first, I wanna go over my fish tank here because in the last video that I posted, there was a lot of comments saying a lot of things. So let me read some of these. First of all, somebody said, subscribing for the inevitable tank crash video. So I guess they think that everybody in my tank is gonna die. Somebody also said, putting water from the shop into your fish tank will be a disastrous in the future. Basically the guys at the fish store, they come out and they do the water changes. We've only done one, and then I put the rest of the RO water and top it up when it needs to. Adding anything while ammonia is present in the tank after a cycle is just horrible. And it continues and continues, but basically telling me that I'm killing everything, everything's gonna die and I'm doing the worst job ever. Let me tell you guys, I've had this fish tank since November. It's been about 6 months. All the fish are doing fantastic. The only issue I had was with the clownfish. Now I've been told that storm clownfish have like deformities sometimes. So I had 2 storm clownfish that passed away. I don't know why, but the original clownfish, that little guy in the back, he was the first thing that I put in the tank. He has been there since day 1. He survived the other 2 clownfish. The other 2 clownfish that died were really, really little. So I got a bigger clownfish, this guy here who always hangs out at the front of the tank. He has been a little perfect fish. He follows me around when I clean the tank. Everything has been fine. The rest of these fish have been in the tank now for more than 60 days. Nobody is dead. The coral is looking good. So I don't know what you guys are seeing and why I'm getting so many hate comments about everything is gonna die and the tank is gonna crash. And also don't worry, I have a net that goes over the top of the tank. So when the fish try and jump, they don't jump out of the tank. But look, everybody's eating. So anyway, first thing in the morning, when I wake up, I feed the fish. The tank has not crashed yet. If you guys are subscribing for the death of my fish, that's morbid. Why? Why are you subscribing for the death? Why do you want my fish to die? If there is something you guys are seeing that I'm doing wrong, please comment down below. But now it's time to feed Charlie here and then do the rabbits. And so you guys know that I'm not lying. Look, we put the net on top and that way no fish will jump out. No emergencies, we're all gonna be fine. Charlie, don't worry, it's just a net. All right, let's go feed this guy. All right, so we're gonna make Charlie some food here. You can see he's already trying to get into it. Give him some of these blueberries here. Hey, don't do that. There you go, blueberries. And then he loves papaya. So when it comes to papaya, I don't know if they're allowed to eat the seed or not. So if anybody knows, comment down below, because I don't know. But I just give him papaya. He loves it. And then I also give him some sweet potato, because the sweet potato root's good for him. Here you go. You wanna go down? You wanna eat this? There you go. Hey, don't sit on the bowl. Like, it's gonna fall over, dude. Where are you going? And I bought him this cool toy the other day. So I was actually thinking I might do some videos. If you guys have any suggestions of like Temu or Etsy or anything like that, where anybody makes cool like animal toys for like rabbits, dogs, parrots, whatever, it'd be cool to buy them and test them out. So I bought him this thing, right? This ball. And then what I do is I just push, I don't know, normally I don't smush it that bad, but I'll put banana in it. And then literally he'll just come in here during the day and he'll just spend time eating it out. So it gives him like some cool, like, you know, it gives him something to do. So there, his ball full of banana. He'll play with that for hours. It's really good. Keeps his mind occupied. Because what we're trying to do, right, is we give them all like a schedule. So Charlie, I play with Charlie. So like Charlie, I play with him all day long. Like I hold him on my shoulder, I walk around the house with him. They know they're gonna get played with every single day. So like, you know, you feed them, then you play with them. So they know, okay, I eat and then I get playtime. That way they always stay like, you know, happy and motivated and they don't feel like you're just like abandoning them like they're in like an isolation chamber. So next up, rabbit food. So we have collard greens. We got some bok choy that I'm putting in. I give them a variety of food, right? And the rabbits eat about 2 pounds of food plus per day. That you really want them to eat as much as possible. So rabbits have these tiny stomachs that if they don't eat for 24 hours, their stomach will actually close up and they'll die, which is insane. But give them corn. They love cilantro, like it's crazy. But every time I go to the store, right, because we go to La Avenida, which is like a Mexican grocery store, they have such great prices on all the vegetables and they're super fresh. But I buy like so much cilantro, collard greens, bok choy, corn, all this shit, and I don't buy any meat from there because I buy all my meat from the local butcher in town, which is like really good. It's all grass-fed organic food. They must think I'm like a fucking psycho vegan. Like literally, like I literally buy this entire grocery cart worth of vegetables. The whole fridge is just stacked with this shit. It's like $100 plus worth of vegetables, like every time I go shopping. They must think I'm like some psycho vegan for sure. So we have London here. They're such cool rabbits. They're so friendly, it's really cool. You just grab them. And then we have Paris down here. She's about to be cleaned, so.
With Ozzy watching her.
She's already ready, see? She's like, where's my vegetables? Give me my food. She's about to get cleaned out as well, but that's Paris. She's super cool, and there's Ozzy. He's a good boy. Oh, you know what's crazy about Australian Shepherds is they look like they're gonna be a golden retriever. They are not like a golden retriever. They get super protective. They bark at all new people that come over. He hates men. Any new guy, like only guys that he's met in the beginning he's cool with. Every new person now, he hates them, barks at people, chases them. He's super hyper, so much energy. So if you ever get an Australian Shepherd, just be aware they're a lot of work. Next up, we have the tortoises. So I'm gonna give them some of this. We have cactus from the shop. I actually bought a whole bunch. This is so cool. This is the Mexican grocery stores always have prickly pear. Look at that. Look how fresh that is. We'll give them one of them, and then we'll finish this older pack up. And then check this out. So as soon as you go outside, you're gonna be greeted with a million chickens and ducks. Here they all are. We're gonna feed these guys in a second, and then we're gonna see how many eggs they have. But Ozzy, the dog, he's been eating their eggs, so he's already been outside to the bathroom today, so I'm hoping and I'm praying, because yesterday I had 17 eggs, but I have a feeling he's probably already got to them. Check this out, by the way. We built these the other day, so we have these new rat racks. So this is all gonna be full with rats, and then this here is a drip line, so it looks like a nipple, right? A metal nipple, which they can twist like this to get water out to drink, and then we drip feed it from the top down. So we used to do these water bottles, right, in every single enclosure. All right, take two. We're now on the little DJI microphones because my videographer Chris, who's in Florida right now filming my clients, because we have a production company, if you guys didn't know, which I've mentioned a billion times. We film a lot of YouTube channels. We run, I think, 19 YouTube channels right now. We have multiple cameras, multiple batteries, multiple microphones, all of it. Chris took every single battery, 3 V-mount batteries, like 15 batteries for the camera, absolutely everything, all the microphones and everything. So I'm left with these old DJI, the first like edition or whatever microphones, and I had an old shotgun. That was a rooster. I had this old shotgun microphone that we were using that stopped working. So hopefully the audio before this was good. If not, blame Chris. It's Chris's fault. It's all Chris's fault. But anyway, what I was trying to say before the microphone cut out was we just made all these rat racks. We're gonna become the kingpin rat breeder in Vegas. We're gonna be like the mafia of rat breeders. We're gonna have so many rats. We're gonna have rats for days. If you guys need feeder rats for your snakes, if you want a rat as a pet, I think we're gonna be selling them about $5 for an adult rat. But check it out. So we built these cool enclosures and we just put in this drip line. So it has these nipples, these metal nipples, right? You can see you turn them like that and then the rats can drink. And that way we can feed the water from the top and it goes all the way down. So we don't have to use a million of these water bottles, which we used to use. We have one rack filled out right now. We're gonna fill the rest of them out and we're gonna be able to produce about 1,200 rats a month. So if you're in Vegas and you need a good amount of rats, we have them. So hit me up for rats. We're gonna be building them out a really nice new tortoise house. I mean, this works. They don't care what it looks like, you know, but I wanna make something aesthetically pleasing, right? We're also gonna grass out all this area so it's a lot nicer for them as well. Turbo is my big sulcata tortoise. Do you want some greenery, buddy? Ozzy, like you don't eat prickly pear. The tortoise does. You want it? There you go, look at that. Oh, that's a good bite. He's like a tank, dude. This guy weighs well over 100 pounds. Like lifting him up it's a task and a half. And then inside here we have his girlfriend. Her name's Nitrous. Yeah, she's the shy one, and he's way more out there. Which is, you got to be careful too, because like he eats all the food so quickly. So we just want to make sure that she's trying to get some food. Look at Ozzy. He's trying to eat. Now he's trying to steal the prickly pear. Dude, just because they eat it doesn't mean you need to eat it. It's vegetables. You're a dog. Next up, we feed the chickens. I actually want to buy, so there's a really cool chicken. It's an all black chicken. I don't know if you guys have seen it. I think it's from Indonesia. Like, so even their bones apparently are black. So cool. So I think we're gonna buy some like hatchlings and grow them up, get some all black chickens. See, they just pound through. This was full, completely full, like last night. I filled it up last night. So we got the little shed out here, the little chicken shed. I'm gonna fill this up. We feed them like this cool, it's called chicken scratch food, I believe. I don't know, it's got like corn and all kinds of good stuff in there, but I don't know, they seem to really love it. They pound this stuff down, so whatever it is. Huh?
I said they're following me.
Oh yeah, they follow you. These chickens, they follow you everywhere. It's pretty cool. And then you can see some of them are missing some feathers on their back because we have the rooster, which we're not supposed to have. The store guaranteed all hens, but they lied, so we have a rooster. He's been having sexy times with all the hens. I guess technically we could make our own baby chickens, but you know, the price of eggs these days, you know? So while those guys eat, now the fun part is finding the eggs before, oh, he's got one in his mouth. Ozzy, Ozzy, caught red-handed, look at that, it's wet. Ozzy, this is not dog food, this is an egg, no. What the hell, dude? He's trying to eat the eggs. Oh my gosh, look at all the eggs. This is one day. So we have 3 eggs here. I literally emptied this all out last night. So that's 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Whoa, 14 eggs. Dude, I feel so rich in eggs. Like I'm like, this is money. This is like better than investing in the stock market right now. Like the more eggs you have, the more money you have. Seriously, look at all these eggs. This is like just some from yesterday and today, and then not like there's more here from yesterday, and then the fridge is full. But I wanted to show you guys this. This is a duck egg, right? See the color differentiated, the color difference. So duck egg, regular egg. So if you guys have ducks or have ever had duck eggs before, these are amazing for cakes and omelets. They're just rich and creamy, like really nice eggs. But it's so cool that we're getting duck eggs as well. But yeah, so now we've done the animals outside. We're gonna give the fish in the koi pond some food. Right now I have Casey, my guy who's been helping me with doing builds. He's already starting on the wallaby pen. So I'm gonna take you guys outside, show you the progress and kind of explain what we're gonna be doing for the wallabies. There is gonna be a full video on this build, so stay tuned for it, but I'm gonna give you a sneak peek of behind the scenes of what we're doing. All right, so we have the sauna here. So Casey built this cool little redwood deck out the front. We're gonna be putting a 200 square foot studio with French doors that open up to the pool right next door to it, and that's where I'm gonna make all my music. This is all gonna be redwood, like a nice retaining wall. We're gonna put a nice fence the whole way half the back of the house here. It's gonna be beautiful. So this is the before, and then eventually you'll see an after. So just so you guys can see how terrible it looks right now. It looks like shit, doesn't it? Look at this shit, this is dangerous. Like what the hell, like what was that even for? It's disgusting. So next up we have the koi fish, right? So we have them in this 350 gallon little pond right now. They're underneath the waterfall. But we have 5 really cool koi fish in here. So this pond was like a temporary thing for them. And I'm gonna show you guys where I'm gonna build the next one. Let's go to the front of the house and I'll show you. Okay, so this is my idea, right? So this is basically just unusable space. And you're allowed to have a 5-foot fence. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna build this fence up to 5 foot around the whole yard at the front here, right? Then what we're gonna do is we're gonna make another redwood deck around the edges of this. I'm gonna put a big rock formation here, right in front of the living room window. There's gonna be a big rock formation here. And then it's gonna be a waterfall, and then it's gonna be into a big koi pond right here. And then it's gonna go all the way up to the redwood decking here, and the redwood decking around there, which will wrap underneath the window as well. So that way you'll be able to come outside, sit and look at the fish, or you'll be in the living room looking out into the pond. And you'll also be able to see the beautiful waterfall like cascading from inside. But like, as you can see, this house is a very much a fixer-upper. There's a lot of just shit everywhere. But what we're gonna do now is we need to go to the fish store and get some new fish food, maybe some more fish, I don't know, we'll see what will let us do. We're gonna go look at my new pet that I'm picking up this week. It's a mystery pet, so we're gonna go check in on that. And we're also gonna stop by the car shop, because if you guys have seen, I have an Aston Martin, which is right there. I'm gonna be doing some work with some of the car clubs out here in Vegas, so we're gonna go check out their headquarters right now. So I don't know if you guys are into cars, but if you're into cars, stay tuned for the next 30 seconds. If you're not, just skip the next 30 seconds and we'll be in the fish store. I feel like I'm like a reporter holding this microphone, but we're here at Aquatic Treasures because now, next part of the day, we ran out of fish food. We have to get more fish food so I don't kill my fish, because apparently that's what I'm doing. I'm just murdering them slowly because I'm doing everything incorrect. All right, so hooking us with the fish food. What do we got?
So we got the saltwater multi-pack. What this is going to do is going to feed everybody in your tank. Also, the byproduct is going to help all of your corals thrive.
That's it? That's all I need?
I mean, I can sell you everything else in the store, but...
Just how many cubes? 1 cube a day?
I would do 4.
4 cubes a day?
4 cubes a day.
Like twice a day?
You could do twice a day. You have a lot of coral in there, so I definitely would do twice a day.
And this, all the fish will be fine on this?
Everything's good.
I don't think anything else?
No, you definitely... Variety's always good.
I'm not going to kill everybody, am I?
No.
Are you sure?
I'm positive.
I don't know about that. That's not what we're saying on YouTube.
No.
They said I'm going to kill everybody.
Who said these things?
All the comments.
Oh, those
they were
guys
like,
suck.
they told me I was going to crash the day. Like, one guy was like, I'm subscribing for the tank crash.
Perfect.
I know. So, you know.
And tell them we're going to prove them wrong.
Okay, we're gonna prove you guys wrong, or I'm gonna be a
Mass murderer, either way.
Hopefully
all
not.
the negative comments, we're gonna turn into positive.
Yeah, it's all gonna.
Go see Luis. He knows what he's on
Nobody's gonna
about.
die.
Nobody.
It's all gonna be fine.
Yeah, that's right. Love it.
We're gonna get this yellow tang from Hawaii. So you're saying that they weren't coming in for a little while?
Yeah, they weren't coming in for a while. We've even heard stories out of California that they were telling their customers that they were illegal to sell. But
No way.
We've never heard that. We were just not able to get them. And again, as they come in on trade, we're able to sell them on to everybody else.
No, it's totally legal. It's totally fine. It's Hawaii. So they're only from Hawaii. That's so cool. Any specific island or just all of Hawaii?
All Hawaii.
All of Hawaii. So this is like, we got to give it like, what's that, Moana or something?
Moana.
We'll call it Moana. Is it a boy or a girl? How do we know?
I don't know. I haven't sexed it yet. I couldn't tell you. But
Can you tell, or is it impossible at this age?
At this age, I don't know. I'm not good at sexing fish. Couldn't tell you.
It's Moana. All right, so we got the new fish Moana. So Karina, my girl, might actually be happy about that because it's her favorite Disney movie. So she probably won't murder me for spending. Dude, this fish was $480 for one fish. That's insane. If any of you ever really want to get into the hobby of fish keeping, I would suggest not to do it. Like, it's the craziest money pit ever. It's so expensive. Like $5,000 for one little yellow fish. Imagine if this shit dies. Like, apparently everybody's gonna die according to everybody online. So I'm expecting them all to die. Hopefully not. All right, now we're at the 9th island for some crickets. What's up, man? How you doing? Good. So we're at Blake's 9th Island Reptiles right now because we're picking up crickets as part of the day. This is what we have to do all the time. We have to like literally go out and collect food all the time for these animals because we have so many of them. These enclosures are sick. So Blake actually made all the background in these ones, put the tree trunks in. It's really, really cool. So this is my goal so that my stuff doesn't look like dog shit at my house. It's like to eventually look as good as Blake's stuff. Like, look at this. Sick. Really nice. So if you guys in Vegas, by the way, like definitely come to Blake's. He has like, honestly, really great feeder food and he has great animals and stuff. And if my Aston is parked in front, I might be here. Anyway, we're gonna take the fish home, the food home, crickets home, and feed these guys. Okay, so we are now out here at Seafood City Supermarket, which is a cool little Asian grocery store in town. I've never been here before, but I wanna get some cool food for my big lizards, maybe some like squid and stuff like that. So we're gonna go inside, see what they have, take it home, feed the big lizards, and then that starts wrapping up the day. See, I'm telling you, like this, when you have all these animals, it's never ending. Every minute of the day is another thing. First, you gotta worry that all your fish are dying, and then you gotta feed everybody, and then go get weird squid and shit. But yeah, let's go check it out. Here we go. Squid. Oh my gosh. Bro, it's like a whole octopus. That's just a bag of octopus. All right, we'll get some squid. Let's not grab too much, but we'll grab some of these squid, right? And we gotta do it. We gotta get the octopus, right? Let's get the octopus. That's not a lot of squid, but I've never given them squid before, so we're gonna get the black dragon, squid, and octopus, and the other animals are gonna have like a basic bitch, just some chicken legs. I don't think they're gonna eat octopus somehow. But look at this, dude, that's octopus. You know what we should do is get an actual octopus as a pet. They're so cool.
A few moments later.
All right, so I'm about to feed the tarantulas, but check this out. So we just redid all the enclosures the other day. He has been out of his cage, sitting on top of these, and I just realized this now. He ate all of the enclosure. He ate the whole lid, and he's pushing the wire too, so I'm gonna have to redo the wire there. Bro, like, what is this? Why would you do this? That's crazy. He's so destructive. He's like, he's eating the door, now he's eating the tarantula enclosure. Dude, like, why? Why do you do this? All right, let's give this. So I'm gonna throw some crickets in, see if she's hungry. Here we have the coffin, tarantulas inside the log, so I'm just gonna throw in like 5 to 7 crickets. That's enough. So I don't want to overdo it because like the crickets can actually eat at the tarantula's eyes and stuff if you're not careful. Come over here. We got the curly hair. Oh look, she's already put a little web. See that? So these crickets are gonna get caught in a web, so that's gonna be perfect. She'll come back. She'll eat them when she's ready. Perfect. Nice. Easy. We have the red knee tarantula, which is in the back. See, she's right there on top of her log. Drop a couple crickets in. There we go. Cool. Tarantulas are fed. Now let's move on to the mossy frog. Okay, so here we have the mossy frog enclosure. If you guys saw, we did this build on this a few weeks ago. So we need to start doing a water change in here in the next few days. This is the hard one though, because I don't really know where to put the crickets so they don't drown in the water. Literally just like that. Like what, if anybody has a solution of like how to put the crickets in here so they don't die, so the frogs get them, I would love to know. You can try with some crickets on the wall. Hopefully they stick and hopefully they don't pollute the water too much. All right, we'll let the mossy frogs eat them. Over here we have the tree frogs, so I'm gonna give them a bunch of crickets these guys eat like crazy. So these are the gold flake tree frogs. They're super cool. Dump a whole bunch in. And then over here, we have another tree frog. Look at this guy. These are the Australian dumpy tree frogs. They're super cool. Look at that guy. Look how fat that guy is. Look at him. Put it back up there. So the goal is to redo all their enclosures. So we're gonna dump some crickets in there. Cool. So these are done. And I had the fish in the fish tank just acclimatizing so I don't kill it, because that's what we do around here. We kill the fish. So I'm gonna go let him in. Just because, you know, you guys gave me such great advice on what to do, drip acclimate, all that good stuff, right? What we're gonna do is we're just gonna, oh, there we go, perfect. All right, so we're gonna drip acclimate it. Actually, no, we're not. We're gonna pour the fish in with the water, like that, like all you guys advise, right? That's what they said, right, Joe?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. Let's check out, see what this octopus looks like. All right, so we're double bagged. I can't believe they just sell a whole octopus. Like, I guess it's not, whoa. That's a whole goddamn octopus, dude. I think it's a little frozen still. That's insane. That's the head of an octopus. How do you cut this? All right, we'll do some tentacles. I have no idea if the black dragon's gonna like this, but you know, it's always good to mix the diet up. And like I said, like black dragons, they are water monitors, right? So they eat a lot of creatures from the ocean. This is something they can eat. I've never fed him octopus before. All right, first up, we have my lace monitor, the big girl here, Oreo. Look behind you, what? Oh, look at that. Straight into it. Big chicken leg. These animals are incredible too. Like, she's gonna be able to just swallow that whole thing. So they like to self-regulate with temperature as well. So we have the heat lab and the UVB. And then if they kind of get too warm and they want to get away from it, they'll go down the bottom of their enclosure like this. And I think I told you guys before, well, I definitely told you guys before, these are Cataries. These were like literally like $300, like not even. So super cheap, easy way to keep the lizards. But this was always like my temporary plan, because my plan was to make them a more naturalistic enclosure in the future. So that will be the next thing that we're gonna do. Crazy, look at the size of this girl, man. She's getting huge. What a big ass lizard. That is one hell of a lizard. Now it's time to feed the croc monitor and the black dragon. All right, we are now in here with my croc monitor. We have some squid. He already seems excited. Okay, so squid is definitely good on the menu. He likes it. All right, octopus tentacle. There you go. What do you think of that? Is that a yes? Oh, looks like he likes it. Yeah, that's a yes. There you go. So black dragon, he likes octopus, he likes squid. And then here on the other side, we have my most dangerous, which is crazy to think he's the most dangerous and there's one lock on that door. This is my most dangerous lizard that I own. We'll try squid first. Have you ever eaten a squid before? Oh, he likes it?
Yes,
Wow. The croc monitor likes squid. Let's see if he eats octopus. This one's a bit more weird, I know. What do you think? Oh. I guess not that weird. Damn, I can't believe it. That's crazy. Is he gonna eat it? Where's he taking it? I know one thing he does seem to like is the squid. How about squid? All right, we'll eat squid. All right, that's a no for the croc, but I know somebody over here that loves octopus. There you go, buddy. Here's no problem. All right, so there we go. We learned something new. The croc monitor does not like octopus, likes squid. Black dragon has no issue with any of it. Apparently he's trying to kill the tentacle. It's dead, dude, I promise it's dead. We have all the ball pythons. I know you guys have seen these before. They're all looking real healthy, real good, but it's not feeding day for them. But I am gonna quickly go feed the hedgehogs and the sugar gliders, and then we're gonna call it a day. So the next thing I'm gonna do, I'm gonna feed all my hedgehogs. So currently we have 2, 4, 6, 8 hedgehogs. Look at the size of this guy. So my male bred with my female, made a bunch of babies. I probably should sell some of them, but they're just, I don't know, I love them. They're so cute. Look at this guy. He's one of the babies. He's so friendly too. He's such a cool little dude. But they eat a mixture of different cat foods. So I have actually a variety of different ones that are turkey, chicken, fish. I can't remember exactly, but they're all different cat foods that I mix together. So they have a really good, healthy diet. Although this guy, honestly, he's looking a little chunky. I think he needs to go on a diet. But they have wheels, so they use their wheels every single night. They love running on their wheels. But yeah, this guy is a little chunky dude. He doesn't use his wheel as much. All the other hedgehogs use their wheels. He's the one that just seems to refuse. But super cool guys. I'm gonna feed them, and then after that, we're gonna jump over here to the sugar gliders. So here we are. It's a little bit dark over here because sugar gliders are nocturnal. Look at this. So we have 3 sugar gliders, and that guy there, that is their baby. That is their new baby they just had. Can I borrow you? He's a little feisty. Here we go, here we go. So this is one of the new babies. He's a boy, so you can see the top of his head. He has a little split in his hair. The boys go actually bald on their head. But we'll put it back in there so he can go back with his family. There you go, Daddy. There you go, it's all good. But I give them a special food. It's a special formula for sugar gliders, but I also give them some Yoplait as a treat. They really love this stuff, especially when the females are pregnant. This is the triplet over here. So these guys are menage a trois-ing over here. And these guys, well, the boy over here, he just got 1 female, you know, I don't know. And then over here, we have the new Love Sweet. So these guys, I'm gonna leave them the rest of the container so they get to have some fun eating the rest of that stuff out. So these 2 guys over here, these guys are actually babies from this one and this one in a previous video. I can't remember which round it was now, but these 2 are unrelated. So I put them together, and as soon as I put them together, they were just like fully in love. And as you can hear, when you wake them up, they get pissed off. But this is like, this little house that I have them in, it's like really hard to see them. But anyway, we have 2 in there. I think they're gonna make some babies as well. We have our little triplet over here. Look, oh look, they've come out to have their food, see? Super cool little guys, I love these guys. But yeah, there you have it. That's like a day in the life of what we do here. Every day is a little bit different because tomorrow I'm going to be feeding the snakes and stuff like that. But I hope you guys enjoyed this and got to see like kind of the plans of exactly what I want to do with the house and how I want to build it out to be like a really cool sort of naturalistic animal environment. But yeah, until next time, I'll catch you guys later. I'm going to play with my sugar glider.
Right. Zay.